Yo, what's going on, guys? What is up? I am testing out a bunch of stuff right now. The camera's over there on that side. I'm on this side using my MacBook. It's like super different. I hadn't thought all this all the way through. I don't even know if you guys could even hear me or not. I better see. Yep. Nope. Go. Test. It says it's coming in. Can you guys hear me? Test. It should be coming from my it should be coming from my mic that's right here. Okay. It was originally coming from a MacBook. So I'm streaming with my Sony ZV-1 that I don't use a lot. I just use it for like when I go to Kansas and like I'm like actually filming stuff, right? I usually stream with my A6000. So the sound, I haven't figured that out quite yet because Go XLR actually doesn't work with Mac. And my Go XLR is back that way. So obviously got to work on some of the colors here. Some of them are getting washed out a little bit. Need to adjust some camera settings, but I figured I'd just take this for a test drive and see how this works. See how this view kind of looks. Like you kind of can see most of everything that's going on. So what's going on, everybody? What's up, Static? We got Automatic Beats, Toxic Miner, and we have Nick. What's up, Nick? How's everybody doing? Just a test stream, man. If you guys got questions or you guys want to talk about mining, we can talk about mining or whatever you guys want to talk about. Maybe I should move the thing here so I can kind of look more at the camera. Might be a little bit better. So still working on getting some stuff, obviously, for the studio. I still need to play around where I want this camera and obviously some of the lighting and stuff. I might need to dim the lighting down. Right now, the RGB behind me is at 100%, so I think it's getting a little washed out. The TV is most definitely getting washed out. It looks pretty much white right now from what I can see. But yeah, man, thank you. I appreciate it, Ecstatic. Yeah, man, dude, so much work. Like, so the wall behind me is, I didn't want to stick all that crap to the wall, right? I used like this construction adhesive like spray, and it was just awful to deal with. It was a nightmare. I was sitting there scraping it off and like just totally tore up all the drywall. It was awful. A lot of work to fix it. So what I did this time is I got some 2x4s and we did some measurements, right? And I wanted to make it easy for myself, right? I want to make it easy to where it would be easy to put together. So we decided to go, there's 2 sheets of plywood back there, right? And they're both 8 feet long. One's a 4 foot full sheet plywood. The other one's a 2 foot, right? It goes down pretty much to where the desk is back there, right? Level with the top of the desk. And then I ran some 2x4s vertically this way to give it some support. I screwed them in with 3.5-inch screws. And then where the TV is, I used 4-inch leg bolts to secure it down to the wall. So that thing has probably like, I don't know, like 35 freaking screws in it. Like it's not going anywhere. The plywood isn't super heavy. I think it's probably like 1/2-inch plywood, maybe. It's not super expensive. But yeah, that took a while, and we painted it. We painted the plywood black because we didn't want any of the wood to show at all in case, something on here showed something or something like that. So we just got some cheap black paint and rolled it on there. It was not too expensive. And then I had these little octagon designs before on my wall, so I reused them. And then I ordered some new foam boards, and I kind of went every other square, and I made both sides match each other. So one faces one way, the other faces the other way, and then it just keeps twisting and turning all the way up. Then we ran some of these really bright ropes up top, right? They're Govee light ropes. And then we decided to run some on the back of the TV, all the way down the back of the TV, which that was, there's only about maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches between the wall. Yeah, well, no, well, it's a 2x4, right? Because there's 2x4s mounted, so that's about an inch and 3/4, because a 2x4 isn't really 2 inches. So, so we did that, and then I mounted all those behind it, which was not very fun to do with only 2 inches of room back there. I got the Gobi triangles on this side. Now, I'm not done yet. I still have to sign the sign that Sunflower Mama made me, which I'm going to put RGB behind that and have it be yellow. I also have a crypto project custom sheet metal sign coming in. That's really, really cool. I ordered it. I didn't get it sent to me. It's not free. I paid for it. So it's a delay. It says it's delayed right now. I think it's probably because it's coming from the East Coast. There's probably some snow or something like that. So it says it's delayed. Um, but the sign and both the signs will be going on this wall over here. And then in the middle of that will be, these Gobi triangles right here, they make octagons, right? Like little octagon shaped ones. There'll be a set of the Gobi octagons on that side of the wall. And then, underneath this desk right here, there'll be some just regular under desk lights, just like regular natural light. And then I think that's pretty much it. Nate G, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's up, Nate? I actually just mailed you and I think it was Automatic Beats. Because I've already pre-labeled it. Your guys' stuff, whoever won all that stuff, I shipped everything to you. The person who ordered the one BitAxe with my affiliate link that reached out to me. Now there was 2 orders, but only one person reached out. I mailed them a BitAxe stand, so everything got mailed out today. So you'll probably get it late next week or mid next week. So. But other than that, I'm taking this thing out for a test drive. I am streaming from my MacBook, so I had to buy a little adapter. It's coming together, man. I have to figure out the sound, right? So this camera is on a battery right now, right? Because this camera I don't usually stream from. I usually just use it to shoot, right? I use my A6000, but the A6000 won't let me use my Rode mics on it because it's too old. So, I mean, I don't plan on getting any higher than the Sony ZV-1. I mean, I've even created a little bit of blur back here with the focus. I actually like the ZV-1. I know the hobbyist uses the ZV-1 and he's pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with it. Now I am awful. Like, look, I could do networking and all kinds of I could do Ansible and stuff like that. But when it comes to cameras, I am lost. I am so bad at setting cameras. I get lost in the settings. I just wish there was like YouTube button, YouTube stream button, YouTube, record button. I want something so simple that it tweaks all my settings for me, and all I have to do is press one button. That's what I want. That's what I would like. But yeah, this is probably going to be my camera. I might go back to my A6000, but it's going to be different, right? And I have to figure out sound because right now I'm running off this guy, right? I'm using my Rode mic from my camera. So the other Rode is hooked up to the camera to give the sound back, and that's how I'm getting sound through. So these are also battery powered. I can't use my Go XLR because Go XLR, number one, it's not being supported anymore, and number two, it's not supported by Mac. I'm sure there's probably a workaround with that, but yeah, I was just kind of taking this for a test drive. I guess we can, what we should do is we should probably talk about some mining here. I just talk about my setup and stuff here. Let's get some mining going. Oh, what is what is everybody doing, man? Is your holidays? Everyone have, good start of the new year. Everybody have good Christmas, all that good stuff. My mom was just in town, so that was kind of cool. Um, so that was fun. So I haven't seen my mom for a while. So she helped me kind of conquer all this. So appreciate mom. Back to work Monday. Too much time off. Yeah, yeah, I could definitely feel that, man. I could definitely feel the too much time off. It happens. It happens. Let's see if I can't. Let's try to share my screen here. Let's go. Let's do window. There we go. There we go. So we're over here at Hive OS, and I'm still on Chlor. I haven't switched it from my freaking video this morning. I'm still on this thing. I need to figure out a new coin. Maybe that's what I can do today. But if you guys didn't watch the video today, I did a video on the 6700 XTs. They're probably my favorite AMD card ever. They don't get the highest hashes. They don't get the lowest hashes. They're like right there in the middle. But I love them because of their ability to tune and the way you're able to squeeze as much efficiency out of these cards as you want to get, right? I can crank it up more, but I mean, it's not going to give me that much power. But the real reason, and this is where the 6700s, and this is why the 5700s were so great, in Ethereum mining, was because of these SOCs right down here that you get to play with from AMD. These two settings down here. Number one, be careful when you use these settings because you will crash some cards if you go way too low. So these settings, you go down very gingerly by 5 or 10, millivolts on megahertz, depending upon which one you're tuning. But this really gives you the flexibility to do as much as you want, right? To squeeze as much as you like out of it. Now, me, because I'm very busy right now, like when I first started mining and doing YouTube, I was strictly just focused on mining and YouTube, right? Now, I'm part of a company now, and I have to take care of my dad, and I have a lot of responsibilities, right? So me personally, I don't down tune it as far as it can go, because when I do that, you get instability, and I don't want to sit there and overclock rigs. So I kind of tick mine up about 10 or 15 millivolts just to give myself better stability. And yeah, I could probably squeeze out and save like another 50 watts if I really, really tried. And that way you could tune each card, because, not all cards are created equal. So even though I'm using these overclocks, yeah, all these overclocks are good for all of these cards. But if you really wanted to squeeze it, you would sit here and tune each card's, SOC and VDD max and their core voltages and do them all individually and really work the silicon lottery to your favor. That's the ultimate AMD overclock right there. So your Nate G asks, keeping any Chlor? I have everything on a mineable with a Caspa payout, so stacking more CAS. I already have a big bag, but don't really want anything else. Like all of us YouTubers say, not financial advice. I mean, if you're watching YouTube for financial advice, you're having problems. But if you're asking my strategy, if you already have a big bag of Caspa, I don't know if you mean have a big bag of Caspa or you have a big bag of Chlor. I don't know which one you mean. But if you have a big bag of Caspa and you're getting more Caspa, to me, that seems like a waste, because you're putting all your eggs in one basket, right? You're putting it all in Caspa, right? And I'm not saying, look, I like Caspa, right? So it's like, I'm not saying that that's a bad idea, but I'm saying if you think about it, like think if you went to like a wealth management or like a financial advisor, their job is to diversify your portfolio, to make you invest and spread your investments out to reduce your risk. So being all in on Caspa is very high risk, right? Because if something happens with Caspa and let's just say the price dumps and doesn't recover in the bull runs, let's say something happens, I don't know. I'm just saying, what if, then you're going to get screwed. I'm just saying that I would diversify my portfolio, right? I have holdings in Flux, even though a very big part of my, probably about a third of my crypto holdings is in Flux, and that's what I'm comfortable with, right? You know, I have about 13,000 Flux. I run a Nimbus node. That's what I'm comfortable putting into it. Um, I am looking to go to Stratus level because I am a Flux guy. Um, and then I also have Litecoin. I have I have Dogecoin. I have Caspa. I have Neoxa. I have Meowcoin. I have Chlor. I have some Ergo. I have some Nexa. I have some Lithium. Uh, I have I have a lot of Radiant because because I like mine in Radiant. I think that's a really good project. Um, I I think the more you're able to diversify, the more it'll be better for you in the long run, in my opinion. But if you want to put everything on Caspa, that is your choice. But I feel that's very high risky because all bets are on Caspa. So to me, from it would reduce your risk by spreading out your portfolio. That's just my 2 cents. And then Harold asks, "Hey man, I haven't seen you for a while, man. What's up, Harold? I ever get the feeling that pools rig their solo ports? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like they take a higher percentage? Is that what you're asking, Harold? Let me know in the chat. Not sure what you mean by rigging the ports. Hey, what's up, Mr. Dom G? What's going on, man? How you doing? Um, hey, one of our clients here. What's up, Mr. Gates? How you doing? You know, some of the Terra team is going to CES next week. I will be one of them. Um, Vistang, and I believe Ben and Frank will all be out there and CES in Vegas, where Flux will also be in CES in Vegas. So, man, it's gonna be I'm gonna be like a kid in a candy store, man. Um, hopefully, I can get an autograph from Lisa Sue. That would be really, really cool. Although I doubt she hands off autographs, but we'll see. So, really excited. I think if you look at the last 6 months of what Flux has done, it's been crazy what they have accomplished, right? Um, like think about that. They've created their own like platform for to do proof of useful work and mining and get profitability and do your nodes like um and it's looking like there's going to be like some kind of wallet integration there. So I mean it's they're pretty much making themselves in a position to be like a one-stop shop just for everyone, right? If you want to mine, do AI, have your crypto there, all that stuff, you can keep it all on one platform. Um, which that does have good points and bad points, right? Because that also can create a lot of vulnerability and risks by having everything in one place. So definitely, if you have two-factor and any kind of the you know uh, risks you can take. So like you noticed, your rig hitting 10 blocks a day pool mining. So you try the solo pool and only hit a few. I mean, so even if you're not solo mining, I mean, even pool and even community-based pool mining is solo mining. The only difference between solo mining and actual like pool mining with others is the solo mining is just it only counts just your hash rate, and the community pool is like everybody together. It's all just based on luck. There was days that I was solo mining Radiant, man, and I hit like 3 Radiant blocks a day when it was super low, when nobody was mining. I was on fire, man. I was loving blocks, just hitting them all the time. Um, so the difficulty, there is a VAR adjustment. Hey, what's up, Panda? What's going on, man? Switch to the big screen. Let me see that background. What do you mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, here you go. There you go. We're taking it for a test spin. Um, hey, hey, thanks for the 9.99 super chat, Mr. GPU Risers. And by the way, Mr. Vistang, since you're tuning in, I did make an order today from gpurisers.com. So, and hey, what's playing in the background there? What is that? Oh man, it's Red Panda Mining building a CPU mining rig. I wonder if he bends the pins in this episode. Thanks, Mustang, for the $10 super chat, man. Appreciate the support, man. So I'm testing out this view. I don't know if I particularly like this view. I feel like I'm too far away. Does it feel like I'm too far away from the camera? I have it hooked up to my Mac because the PC is way too far away. So I'm trying to figure out how to work everything right. I got the sound coming through my Rode, which is hooked up to the camera. Camera's on a battery right now. So it's just, yeah, I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out of how I'm going to, run this setup. I got one light, one softbox light that's kind of in the back, pointed away. I'm thinking I need to get like a ring light because the softbox light it gives too much white light, right? Because the soft boxes I have are big. I'll take some pictures and I'll put them on Twitter and you guys see them. Nice studio, way better than the garage. gotta refund. Now don't refund it, this thing, man. I like supporting you, dude. I like supporting the homies. Oh man. Hey, appreciate it, Goat. What's up, man? We got Geek in the house. What's up, man? Oh man. We got the celebrity from down under here. We got Mr. Second TL, man. What's up, man? One of my favorite content creators. Does seem distant, but the view is awesome. See, this is my whole thing is I want to get the view, but I know if I bring the camera closer, so the issue is, so this is the one issue with the Sony ZV-1 is it doesn't have changeable lenses. So if I bring it closer, there's no way for me to like fish out and make the angle wider, right? I would have to buy a whole new camera, which honestly the Money King doesn't really want to do right now or can afford. So, this guy. Is he still building that CPU rig? How long is this video? How long does it take to put a CPU in and some RAM? This is like the slowest CPU mining montage I've ever seen. And Panda says, I hope Chump and Hawk isn't here. Yeah, and it looks like I got one of these squares, I think, is flickering a little bit. So I think I have to check that out. I've been catching it on and off. And then second TLS, is that where you game in the? Yep, that's the water loop directly behind me. That is the custom loop I have built and everything like that. So, oh, here we go. Look at Panda. Because of that comment I made about a CPU rig up there, he says everything. I take it all back. Oh man, it's too funny. Too funny. Is that a red pass? Okay, so I got these two tables, right? Because these are like they go, look, they can move, right? They can go up and down. It goes way higher than that, but it goes way higher than that. But yeah, these two desks do that. This is actually a workbench. It's a Craftsman workbench that I do all my 3D printing on, and right now it's kind of just I got a lot of crap on there that I need to clean, which is why it's like kind of out of the shot. This my camera, believe it or not, is almost in the closet. It's the back leg of the tripod is like probably like 3 inches from being on where the line of the closet is. So it's pretty far back, but I wanted to try to get the view in here, right? So we'll see. I might maybe bring it a little closer next time. Oh, here we go. Second Teal asks, what are you most excited for? Oh man, the like mining wise or like company wise? If we're gonna talk mining wise, um, what am I about? I'm excited to see where the AI industry goes, right? There's stuff going on in politically with AI right now. I know that there's some new tax law coming out for crypto right now. So yeah, but I want to see where AI is going to go. I got some builds coming for Vast in the near future, which is why I bought what I bought from you, Mr. GP Risers. Um, put the live stream of the Kansas rigs running in the background. Oh man, I think you move to left, shift camera to your left, so the background is to my right. Okay, we could try that next time. You're talking so that the background is more over my shoulder, so that like I'm like over here, and the camera would be over here. Yeah, I mean I could try that too. I'm cool with it. So, um, I want to see some of these projects and what they're going to do. I'm excited for what Ergo's going to do. I'm excited for Flux and CES. CES is next week. I'm actually flying out in 2 days. I'm meeting Vistang and the veteran miner out in Vegas on Sunday, 2 days early. So time to go party in Vegas for a few days. Look at Solar Miner says, "Dang, I leave for a year and you're all pro." I am not. I am not a pro. I am way not a pro. Not a pro at all. Maybe you guys can help me pick out a new coin to mine though. Let's go to mining pool stats. Let's find some low hash rate here. I did a video on some stuff I was looking at to acquire this year. I've hit a goal of chlor. I've hit my 1,000 chlor goal. So now I need to figure out, do I want to stay on chlor or should I move off? Now I am making about like $3 a day because I shot that video this morning. When I made that video, that wasn't even yesterday. I shot it like literally this morning. So let's go ahead and let's go to chlor. Let's see what me pull, and I'll pull up my screen for you guys again here. There we go. Estring asks, I don't know, man. We're probably gonna play cards, I imagine. Me and the boys like to have some drinks and play cards. I'm not a very good card player though. I am not experienced. So I just go there just to go drink and have fun and hang out. I know I'm not a good card player, so I don't try to be. So it's looking like, oh, what the F? Well, I mean, actually, that is kind of down. It's still at 1.45 terahash. This was around 3 or 4 terahash not long ago. So Chlor is still down. Um, and I'm almost at 800. I'm like at 780 megahash for this. So I mean, my yields on this are still really, really good. I'm getting like 150 a day, 160 a day, maybe a little more. Um, so it could stay on Chlor. Another one I wanted to look at is Ergo. I wanted to go back to Ergo because they don't really have a lot. Why'd you go to Ergon? I want Ergo. So, man, Ergo is so solid, man. There's so many, like, if you look at this hash rate, it's just like most of it's pretty steady on this pool. Like, look at this. This is just complete steady hash rate. Only a little difference here, like no difference there. Nothing really. It looks like there was a little tiny drop, but that other than that, it's like steady. Just nice steady hash rate, man. Ergo has a real loyal following. And I mean, I could probably get if I took I could probably get like, I don't know, like probably 1500. Like it's not even gonna give me that much really. It would be better for me. Let's see here. Let's go to hashrate.no because I'm not even sure. Hashrate.no, which if you guys didn't know this too, these guys are awful for AMD. They only do software watts, not watts from the software. So be sure to look out for that as well. These guys never do that, which is just annoying. Um, let's go to GPU calculators. Let's see what's going to happen here. I'm going to put in what I have, which is 32 6700 XTs. And let's go ahead and let it rip. And it's looking like it says we should get this much. So let's go back to Auto Lycos. Why do you not have Auto Lycos on the 6700 XTs? Why is the Auto Lycos hash rate 0? What is it? Not even going to bring it up? Let's see. Where? Oh, wow. It's not even on their chart. It's that low for the 6700 XT that it won't even put it on the chart. Wow. Then again, all of these other coins, these Kapow coins, are super profitable right now, right? For AMD cards. What the? See, so right here, this is what I'm mining. It's the most profitable. And I mean, this is probably the best strategy to take, to use. But I think I think mine's probably a little bit better. So it's saying 751 on there. And I could go see what I'm at right now. Let's go see what the Mining King's at here. I am at 722, but I'm also at like 820 a rig. What's this say? How much power should it says? So let me get a calculator real quick here. See how good they're. Yeah, so 820 times 4. Yeah, it's like 3280. Now be careful though, because they're only saying 3488 based upon 83.7 on the cards from the wall. But the problem is that they're going to be these aren't going to be from the wall. This is software wattage. So you need to add another like 20 watts to this, to every card. So you have to add 20, 32. So this is I'll show you how far off they are. Let me, I'll share the calculator, right? Let me get the math up here. So they're saying 34, what was it? 3488. Okay. Now what's 20 times 32 cards? 20 times 32. That's 640. So that's really plus 3488. Okay, let's go back to my stream here. I am on my, let's see here, can I, let me stop sharing the screen here, share screen. So this is how much this is going to be. This is going to be 4128 from the wall, because hashrate.node never ever does wattage from the wall. They always do software wattage, and it's super inaccurate, especially if you're not doing the SOC timings, like the SOC VDD max and all that stuff. That's really where you really tune down your power with those. So yeah, hashrate.no, if you watch this stream, please do it from the wall and quit being a lazy bunch of turds. Thank you. Oh man. Okay, but let's go ahead and let me go back to sharing my actual original window. But I mean, I'm making like $11 a day, so I mean that's not bad. It's like what, $300 a month. I mean that's better than nothing, right? So, so I might trade it into Ergo. Maybe I'll stay on Clore for this next week, and whatever I mine this week, I'll just trade it out into a coin. You know, I'll trade it out to Ergo or something. What do you guys think about that? Let's see here. Oh yeah, I know you are a very big fan of Ergo, Mr. Second Tail Mining. Do about 100 mega hash on a 6700 XT. Really? That much? Okay. That's like 3200, but I mean, I think it'd still be better to trade. Massboo says Nurai, Radiant, and Dynex. Yeah, I got I think a decent bag for Dynex. I mean, not Dynex, but Radiant. I'm at about 260,000. My goal was 250, but I just didn't pay attention, obviously, and I went over. So that's what I'm going to get for right now, anyways. Yes, you can use the Drock meters, Harold. They are the Drock meters. Second TL asks, Mining King, have you looked into being a watcher on the Rosen Bridge between I don't even know what that is, Second TL. What is that? What do you mean be a watcher? I don't know what that means. What is that? I'm interested now. Second TL says, all right. Yeah, Kapow, as far as I know, is the best for the 67 XT. I'm just an Ergo fan, so mine is on Ergo, but I know it's not the best option though. Hey man, everybody minds their own stuff, man. You know what I mean? And I watch Second TL's videos a lot, because he doesn't just cover mining of Ergo. He covers like the hackathons and like all the like stuff that's going on in the Ergo space. You know, I know I did a video. It's been probably a year, and I did a video on there, a hackathon then too. So that was Ergo is doing really interesting stuff all the time. They have some really cool projects. So be sure to check out Second TL if you just want to learn about Ergo in general and what are some of the things that are happening in the Ergo space. Estring asks, what is the most profit you've made on a single coin? Do you mean like what's the most money I've ever made? Like, I mean, it's going to be Ethereum, right? As far as GPU mining, I don't think anybody here could say they made more money unless they mined like Caspa really early on. I was not on that train, unfortunately. Um, so far, yep, it was Ethereum for me, and then I have some ASICs. But yeah, no, I haven't really had any super crazy moons or anything like that. I haven't been a part of that yet. Well, I mean, I guess Neoxa. I have like a quarter million of Neoxa, and I mean, I mined that like way early on when I would make like 25,000 a day from like one GPU. You know what I mean? So one GPU mined me for like a week, got me like a quarter million, and I don't even what is that worth nowadays? What is uh let's go to CoinGecko. Mined it with a 3080 Ti for like a week. I'm like around like 270. Really? It's worth that much? No way. Really? $1,000? Yeah, I mean that's probably one of my best ones. Um, yeah, I mean Neoxa, man, dude, that has been a crazy, crazy journey with that project. I remember mining that when it first came out. I read about it. I read their white paper that they were going to do gaming. Everybody thought it was crazy. Everyone thought it was stupid. And then all of a sudden, everybody wants to get in on the Oxa. I remember when we did the Rust tournament and we all had to protect Panda in the fort, and they were all like bombing it and everything. Dude, it was wild. It was fun. That was really really cool to do that. And I think they have Fortnite now. I know we did GTA for a while. The role playing that was fun and new. Um, but yeah, I mean, dude, Neox has been it's been a really cool project to see where it was and where it is now. Mass Boost says Mass Boost says I can easily see Neoxa going to 10 cents. Really? 10 cents? Dang, man, that's another one decimal. It's like 1.3, like a 1.3 decibel move. Ooh, man. If it did that, that would be worth $9,000. It'd be worth like over 10 or 12,000 bucks. Ooh, man. Sing it to the granddaddy of Neoxa, bring it to miners. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I find some good ones every now and then. Every now and then I go look for a project and you know find something that interests me. Sorry, I've been up since 5:30. Had to take my mom to the airport super early. Long drive to the airport. Filthy Moss says, "You brought my faith back into GPU mining with Neoxa. I made 10,000 thanks to you in the end of nice, man. Nice. Glad to hear it, man. Um, I don't think GPU mining ever died. I know I didn't mine a whole lot in the bear market, but then again, I was working on my company. A lot of the money I had saved to mine at a loss, I had put into my company, so I wasn't able to do that same thing and mine at a loss. So I had to change strategies. I found Vast AI, and I know um, I I know that some of you don't really like Vast, but I mean, in the end, though, to me, what got me into mining was, hey, I like technology and I like computers, and I could take this hobby and I could do something with it, right? So Vast AI is just another way to do the same thing, right? Except it pays you in real money. And everyone's like, "Oh, I don't like the dirty fiat. I don't like dirty money." Give me a break, bro. All right? Everybody here, at least most people, work day jobs, get paid real American dollars or whatever currency they get from whatever country they live in, and they need real money to pay real bills. All right? So you could easily take your dollars and turn it into crypto. And yes, you would have to pay taxes on it. So I am doing some more vast stuff in the future. I just ordered 2 of the 12 GPU frames from GPUrisers.com. I The one Epic that has dual 3080s in it is going to be decommissioned from dual 3080s to 6 3080s. And then my 4 3090s, I'm going to buy an H12 SSLI and do quad 3090s is going to be my play. So I am planning to not really grow my vast AI, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it all and instead of having it across all of these different rigs, I'm gonna take it and condense it all down to 2 rigs. So I will probably be liquidating my workstations. So so if anybody's interested in that, you guys can let me know. Some of them have NVMe's. I could build them and change out parts. The red band and mining. Oh man, Panda would be retired right now. He would be on a beach sipping pina coladas right now. Oh man. So Harold says you can still pretty good volume on Eoxy. Yeah. So right now, with Neoxa, I'm on iNodes, and I can't remember. I'm making like 3,000 a month or something like that. I can't remember. I'm making a few thousand of it being in iNodes, so I'm happy with that. You know, I do plan on getting more Neoxa. It's not the most profitable of the mine right now, so um, we'll have to see. Maybe I might just go to Trade Ogre and trade my Chlor into Neoxa and move that back. Um, Oh man, I didn't save your farm. Come on now. Second TL says, "Man, the Mining King, you saved my farm's profitability through the vast introduction." I don't know about that. I think I got you know what I think I did. I think I got people addicted to A5000s and like A6000s and 4090s. I know a few people in the crowd, or at least in our community, that have really got some 4090 addictions now. Panda says, I'd be in some southern Asian country retired right now. Yeah, probably, man. Probably. You you probably would, man. You deserve it too, man. Doing videos every day. Second TL says, really want a 4090. Yeah, 4090 production, man, believe it or not, is like the demand of it is like up. And I know there's like 8 to 12 week leads when I talked to P and Y last. I bet you if I talk to them again, instead of 8 to 12, it's going to be like 12 to 16. I guarantee you that the lead time has most definitely changed. Oh, hey man, look at the boss. The boss is here, man. What's up, boss? Here, I'll let me there you go, man. Now you can really see it. So, like I said, I'm going to be playing around with this. I'm on my Rode mic because the Go XLR doesn't work with the Mac, so I can't use my setup from over there. I got a few things I got to kind of figure out because this is different, right? Like my computer's back there, but I'm streaming this way and I'm using a different camera. It's, I got some kinks I got to work out, man. Got some kinks and stuff. So, like to know what like to know what AIPG does. That's AI. Is this a stream? Is that what I'm watching? This is like the slowest CPU build I've ever seen in my life. Okay, in this time right here of 55 minutes, you should have had all like 25 or 20 of those CPU mining rigs all the way done. Like, like you're just slowly dragging it across there. Oh my God. So hilarious. Oh, there's definitely a typo in here. I am talking and shit, okay? Definitely a typo in that last comment right there. It's all right though. It's okay. Oh man, too funny. Yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're having the 24-hour CPU mining rig build stream here with Mr. Red Panda Mining. He is now not doing anything, and I think he's letting the pace firm up a little bit here. Looks like it's going to be another 30 minutes before we get a cooler on, folks. Yeah, I am streaming. This is from my MacBook. This is my my M2. Oh, the stream froze? The stream froze? Did the stream freeze for you guys? Hey. Oh, no, it's not. You're still going. Hey, no, Panda. Your stream didn't freeze. Panda, your stream didn't freeze. You're just moving that slow. I'm looking at it. Okay. he's like my stream froze. No, that's just how slow you're going. Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh my God, I am dying so hard. Yeah, see right there, Panda, you just slow as F. He's like my free stream. It's just froze in the back. No, Panda, that's just how fast you're moving. Oh my. It's funny. It's funny. He just trolled himself right there. Oh, he just trolled himself. I didn't even have to say anything. He set himself up. I love it. It was amazing. Oh, so awesome. Yvonne Yoon, man, the quad 4090 rig. I wanted to do it, but there wasn't really a lot of interest. I was trying to sell all of my AI workstations, all the GPUs in them, and fund the 4090 Expedition, but really wasn't a lot of interest in it. So I'm going to repurpose them. But I did find out through some research that a 4-card 3090 rig is more profitable than a single card one, and the 6-card 3080 rig is way more profitable than a single one. So I do need to buy a new Epic setup. I need to get a Gen 2 Epic for the 3090s and things like that. Nope. Actually, Second I hit him up like 3 times. But some reason he thinks that I'm going to host it all, which I will not. I am hosting one rig for Mr. Joker Miner at a very, very low monthly cost, which I'm only doing for one rig. Panda streaming on a 56K modem. Oh, man. Hey, what's up, Steven, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. I mean, look, he's not even done with the cooler yet. He's still trying to get the damn fan on the cooler. Like, what are What are you doing? Heart surgery on that thing? What CPU you playing again in the Epic Gen 2 set? Okay. I'm probably gonna go with well, we could do some vast AI shopping here. I'm sorry, Panda. I'm sorry. You're an easy target right now. I love you, Panda. Don't hurt me. All right. So this is the same guy that Vistang uses, Hawk uses. I think this is the same guy we even ordered the boards from for our own, guy that we used here. And you want to find the H12s, but I want a decent processor in there. Like that's okay. 32 cores, 64 threads. But that doesn't come with any memory though. See, I want memory included. I want like an all-in-one solution here. That's an H11. You don't want that thing on things boo-boo. Um, Although the 3080s are on an H11, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'm thinking about upgrading it to an H12. So I might be selling my first gen Epic, but then again, that's dependent upon if anybody. There we are. We're back. No, it wasn't the Apple, you guys. Get out of here. Okay. What it was is the battery died in the camera. Okay. I don't have a dummy battery for this camera yet. So I gotta get that. Panda, you talking smack over there? I mean, we're still trying to figure out, what you're doing over here, You just got the CPU rig into Hive. Now you're like trying to tell everybody how to flash Belena. It's gonna be like another 20 minutes before you get it booted. All right. Let's do. I think this is what we want. 7742P. Oh, not 9. I want to. So P stands for single. Is a single core unit. Man, oh, what was that? There. What's a 7452? How many cores and threads is this? This doesn't tell me how many cores and threads this has. That kind of sucks. It just says, oh, that's an H11 anyways. Nope, don't want that either. You know what? Here we'll do Epic Combo H12 SSL I. Oh, there it goes. See? Okay, so the 7542 is a 30. Yeah, I mean, that's probably good enough. But this doesn't come with any memory again. See, I don't like that. How come there's no memory options? All of these are. Oh, there we. Oh, well, dang! I ain't trying to spend that much money. I'll have to break out the panda card. 7532. Hmm. Is it all out? Did somebody did we show off who we got from and now he's not selling no more? Really? Is he out? Here you go, 7402, which I think this is 24 cores. I think that's 7402. Hey, what's up, Frank, man? What's going on? Yeah, I'm just hanging out here. I'm just, messing around with the old stream here, trying to get things all kind of figured out here. Not really. Here we go. I think I found the listing. Yep, I did. And it is a 24 core, 48 thread CPU. Let's go back here. I can show you guys. This is what I'm going to be getting for the 3090s. Going to be it's going to be the 7402P with the H12 SSLI. I'm going to get some ribbon risers for this. Going to have 256 gigs of RAM. Going to have a 4 terabyte NVMe. And yeah, and then we'll put it on a mounting frame and put the ribbon risers on there and let it rip with 4 3090s. That's going to be the quad 3090 build. The build I have right now for my 3080s isn't as good. It's a 7551 H11 SSLI. So it's the first gen. First gen Epic, which is a little cheaper. You know what I mean? If you got like 256 gigs of RAM, so it's only $800. The problem is though, is you have all of these X8 lanes. You only get 3 16, but that's not a big deal. You can just do X8 and that's fine. So I might get rid of that. We'll see. This is my current Epic I have right now over at my house. It's got two 3080s on it. Hey, what's we got Panda in here. Zeph may have caused a shortage in ECC memory. I have some ECC on hand, actually. Hey, it's not the Mac, Panda, okay? It was my camera. The battery died on the camera, okay? Don't talk smack about the Mac. That is true, Ivan. But the problem is you know how much the 4090s are costing right now? Like, let's just go like, here's a secret spot where you can get like probably a decent 4090 direct. And I didn't tell anyone this, okay? Look, you gotta go here. Okay, you go to Zotac and then you can go to their store, all right? And then you can buy directly from Zotac and they'll probably have some deal. Oh, they're out of stock. Sorry. All out of stock. What do they got open boxed? Oh, they got a water block 3090. What do they got? Oh, refurbished. There you go. Got some refurbs. Nothing great, anyways. But I mean, dude, 30 or 4090s are stupid money right now. They're over $2,000. Sold by Newegg. Okay, you can get a gigabyte, which I hate gigabyte. You can get a gigabyte for 2K. That's what you're gonna pay. 2,000 smackers for one GPU. I mean, that's like the price of a car, man. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's just so much money for one graphics card. It's all because of GPU risers. He created the shortage, everybody. I showed him Vast AI, and then now he needs to go to 4090s Anonymous now, to help him with his issue. No, I know they do have them for 1849, but they're out of stock. They're out of stock. That is true. It's just so much money to stomach though, man. Like $2,000, and then I still have to buy a motherboard. I have to buy an Epic. I have to buy RAM. I have to buy a cooler. I have to buy a power supply. I have to buy all the stuff on top of the $2,000, right? By the time you're done, like if you want a quad 4090 rig, it's probably $10,000, right? $10,000. Okay. It's $10,000. We're just gonna say roughly to build a quad 4090 rig. Let's say you did it for 10,000. Now you go over here to our friends over here at Mr. Vast. Let's just see what some 4090s are going for. We're going to say North America 4090s, right? 4090s in North America. And we're going to pick, we want quads only. Quads only, folks. All right. And let's do unavailable offers too. This way we can see what's actually, where's the, here, I know everyone's going to love me for this. There's dark mode. So it's looking like you're making about, I don't know, $1.80 a day to what, $2 a day, or I mean an hour. So that's only going to be, if you made $2 an hour, that's going to be $48. But then you're going to lose $48 minus 25%. 48 minus 25%, right? It's 12. It's $36 a day times 30 days. That's $1,000, but that doesn't include power. That's going to be at least a couple $100. So, I mean, it's going to be about a year. It'll be about 12-month ROI if you did quad 4090s, because the 4090 prices have gone up. Now, if you get the 4090s for $15.99, like from like Best Buy or like Nvidia Direct, then yeah, it really makes sense then, because you're not paying like $2,200 with tax, right? You're getting it for like what, like $1,800. You're saving like $400. So it's a huge savings. 4090 Anonymous FNA. I cannot confirm or deny that, Ivan. But just know this, that the pricing is still not as cheap as what you think it is. No one, air gun shredder. No one wants Zotacs. I had a Zotac 3070 that I sold to Overboard Tech, right when I sold my 3070 farm, and I'm telling you, man, that 3070 never let me down. I got it like right in like January of 2021. That 3070 always ran cool, always mined, never once gave me a problem. So me personally, I like Zotac. I also have a bunch of Zotac 1660 Super Minis, right? All the fans are great on them, no problems. So me personally, I like Zotac. I think it just comes down to your experience you have with the brands, right? Like me, I don't like Gigabyte because they use really thin memory pads, and I freaking hate that. It sucks to change pads on Gigabytes. Mighty King, have you looked at the Octominer? Are they cheaper than retail? I mean, okay, I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying that Octominer has been really MIA. So me personally, I wouldn't even buy anything from them, just because of I've had to wait for long shipment times. That's just me personally. That's their server solutions, though. Where do I have to click on this? Like, right, it's unavailable. But where is the? I'm assuming that they would let you put 4090s in there, right? Oh, here we go. 1795. I mean, yeah, I mean that's an okay price. Now, just realize this though is like this thing is a turbo, so it's a blower card, and I'm just like, I wonder like if any of these die, what happens? You know what I mean? Like, what's the warranty like on this? Now, realize this too, okay? Like, everybody knows what's going on with Octominer lately. Like, what if you had to warranty one of these things and it was out and you had to wait like 2 months to get a replacement? So that's my only fear, buying from them, unfortunately. Well, I've been going for an hour and 17 minutes, and I've killed one battery on the camera. So I'm gonna go for like another 10 minutes, and then I'm probably gonna call this stream ended. This is like a test. Let me know what you guys think about this setup right here. Is it, I don't know, do you guys mind this at all being this way, or I know S Chang had a few suggestions, and I was really trying to get more of the background involved here, and it looks like is that the same one he was still building earlier? It's enough. It looks like the same one. Looks like he hasn't even done anything. Appreciate it, Second Seal, man. Thank you. Oh man, dude, the hardest part was putting this wall up right here. That took a long time to drill all the studs in there. Because there's actually like 4 2x4 studs going across that wall I built, and then screwing in all the freaking the plywood, and because we had to paint it before that. Yeah, it was just a lot of work. A lot of work, but it turned out really good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not like a awesome carpenter by trade or anything like that. I'm just a regular dude. My carpentry skills are ass. All right. I am not a very good carpenter. Um, I'm glad it looks good from this far away, but if you get really close to it, it looks a little different. But I'm glad it looks good for a mile away, as people would say. No, that's not what I said. I don't remember. Hold on. Let me get. All right. So North America 3090s. Boom. So my 3090s in here. Let me get down to 4 GPUs. Oh, I'm already on there. Okay, cool. So these things are ranging anywhere from like 75 cents to like $1.20, right? And it really kind of depends. Like this guy, look, he's $1.24, $1.20, whoa, $1.40. That guy's probably like on the really high end. Looks like he's using a 7601 Epic, but he's not giving all the threads. He's only giving half the threads. So this one's about $1, $1.26, $1.40. And these ones right here are all unavailable. Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. Good job. All right. So, anyways, look, you got $1.40, $1, about $1, $1.40, $1.25, $1.40, $1, $1.25. So if I have each one of these, each one of my 49 or 3090s is about verified right now. It's priced at 20 cents. So I have two that are verified now, and then I have two that are not verified. So the non-verified ones are making about 15 cents ish, you know. Now I want you to pay attention here though. Look how many of these rigs are verified. A lot of them. And then let's go ahead and let's check the box of unverified. And let's check the prices of unverified because obviously if I rebuilt the system, I'm obviously going to start on the unverified side. Unverified 89 cents. Ooh, he got de-verified. That's not good. 90 cents for unverified. 92 cents. That guy's low. He's 70 cents. So you're like between, we'll say on the anywhere from 70 to 90 cents. Look at this guy. He's asking $1.16 unverified. Here, this guy, look, $1.28 unverified, quad 3090. He's using a E5 2699 V4, and he's on 8 lanes, and he's getting $1.28. $1.40, but he's verified. So to me, if I could get like a dollar, hell, even if I got a dollar, right, for my 3090s, that's 5 more cents an hour for my verified ones, and 10 more cents an hour for my unverified. So to me, I'm just going to make a really good quality system. It's just going to be a Gen 2 Epic, 256 gigs of RAM, 4 terabytes of storage. You know what I mean? I'm going to make sure that everything's good to go. Because look, this guy, he has Xeons. Look at this. This guy has V2 Xeons. What are you doing? Most of these should be epics. We got some couple thread rippers in there. We got some Xeons. Couple, and then we got more thread rippers, Xeons, epics. I haven't seen any. Oh, one consumer grade, 4.0 at 4. So I think it's going to be pretty good. So, let's see. Your second TL says, Money King, when you consolidate your VAS rig, assume they start. Yep, they are going to start unverified again. I'm just going to rebuild them. I'm not, I'm not going to repurpose anything. Well, the problem is though, is I don't even have the Epic board or the installation or anything like that. It's going to be like a brand new system, right? So I have to buy the motherboard, the CPU, RAM, and everything. So I'll start over. You know what? I'll start over. We'll make it a high quality system. And then how about we just start a timer? We'll see how long it takes to go from verified or unverified to verified with VAST, right? I haven't dead set for that particular CPU yet because that's only 24 cores and 48 threads. I kind of do want some more cores, but we'll see what it does. Yeah, but Aragon, though, isn't that too much of a hardware change, though? Like to change the motherboard, the CPU, the RAM, and everything like that? Isn't that too much of a change? That's like pretty much a whole entirely brand new machine. You can just move the verified SSD over to your new system and enjoy the verified status. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, you could. Just they don't track that. They only go down. They only go up in specs, not down. Huh. Okay. Maybe we'll see. We'll see if I give it a try. I wouldn't recommend it, S Chang. They would they have power restrictions. I wouldn't do that if I was you. I would not use 3 GPUs in the little workstations. That's really way too much for those little guys. Yeah, I know. It is hard to get. I have 4 verified rigs on here. I got 4 verified. So it is it is tough to get. Yeah, if you wanted to use an external power supply like an ATX one, hit up the veteran miner. He actually made a conversion to be able to trick the Dell motherboard to let you use an ATX power supply, so you can get more power into the system if you wanted to use an external PSU to power more. The Mighty King, sell me your IDs. Yeah, maybe I'll do some rig builds. I'll probably do them live, and then I'll probably chop it up and like condense the video down right as I build them and stuff like that. So definitely, I pull the motherboard out of the Dells and run GPUs off the different PSU. Yeah, you could totally do that, S Chang. I would hit up the veteran miner. He actually made a connector because there's a standby mode on the Dell that needs to be 12 volts, and regular ATXs only do 5 volts. But he made some kind of thing to get it to trick it to let you use a regular ATX PSU. So definitely hit up the veteran miner. And then Aragon says, I am at 4 out of 11. Yeah, I'm at 4 myself right now as well. So yeah, I don't even know though. I mean, let's look at some of these guys' internet speeds here. Oh, this guy's got like freaking 5 gig symmetrical, man. Whew, man. Overkill. Don't even need that much. Look at this guy, okay? This guy's 100 up, 500 down. You know, that's okay. It's not like super awful, but you know, you could see some bad ones on here. Okay, here you go. Right here, quad 40 3090 New York, USA on an X99, 20 up, 64 down. Dude's making 66 cents an hour, man. Bow, right there. Has poo-poo internet. Same guy. It looks like 19 up, 70 down, 71 cents. Poo-poo internet. Oh, hey, man, look, you got another guy in Arizona. Whew, check it out, man. Quad 3090s. $1. Heck yeah. So, I mean, there is some bad internet out there. Here's one in Washington State, 200 up, 84 down. So, I mean, you don't have to have super great stuff, I don't think. Yeah, the internet doesn't have to be super great, I don't think. I've seen some pretty bad ones, and people still get picked up for whatever reason. So, but anyway, I removed myself from the stage. There you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this test run of the new studio. Be sure to check out some more updates. I will be doing lots of shorts. I don't know what the recording etiquette is in CES, like when I'm allowed to record and not record. And and I'll try to do some little shorts, maybe some live streams and stuff like that. So I'll be trying to do some stuff while I'm in Vegas with the veteran miner and Vistang. I'm flying out Sunday afternoon, so I'm leaving in less than 2 days. So yeah, stay tuned for some content out in Vegas for CES. Super excited. Um, Pretty proud moment. Um, Looking back on this company, um, it's crazy that we've accomplished this much in this short amount of time, and with all the support of everybody in the community, all the help from like Second TL Mining. Especially a lot of members from the Flux team helped me do a lot of my automation and Flux nodes and Ansible and Moat for networking and things like that. Man, really appreciate everybody, man. This community is really a special thing, and to see the company get to a point where we're able the company's able to go to make a trip to go to CES is not something I imagined we were going to do. And at the start of year two. So it's been a crazy ride, man. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. Everyone have a good night, and I will catch you later.